Alright, round 3. We're playing first. Keeping this. Nice hand. Very nice hand. Fanbearer into Crop Captain, to Binding Mummy, maybe Kopesh, Vizier. A lot of goodies in here. Another blue-white deck? I like that. Consuming Fervor, too. Well, we're still doing the Crop Captain, and then we'll do Consuming Fervor next turn, plus Kopesh, probably. Compulsory rest, I see. Well, I think we're just doing Binding Mummy plus Consuming Fervor, which is fine too. I've got the Vizier to save my Fanbearer at some point too. That's pretty good. It's a lot of colors. Alright, so we go Kopesh, equip on the Mummy, get in for 6. They're just buying time, which is fine too. So we'll compulsory rest that little bad boy. Get him for 5. And we're just at Vizier of Deferment. Ooh. Away from some real sexiness here. Alright. So let's just compulsory rest. And get him for 5. I'm not going to cartouche yet. If I draw a land, cartouche gets a lot better. What does this cost? 4 to embalm? Is that right? Yeah. It's a pretty normal embalm cost, I think. Okay, Anointer Priest number 2. Although I'm a little... Okay, they must have another play. Otherwise, it would just make way more sense to do the other Anointer Priest, Embalming, you know? You know? That's nice, so I can theoretically kill them if they have nothing. I think it's worth going for it here. I guess they can sack those who serve and they'll just go to 2. That's fine too. They're still in big trouble. Yeah. So now we have this next turn to tap something. Which means they gotta have more than just an Anointer Priest and gain... I guess they don't, actually. They go to 4, which is just enough to live. But I don't even need to tap anything, is that right? Alright. So we'll get in there. Unfortunately, can't do anything about that. Play the Nimble Blade. And pass. Cool thing is we can use Fan Bearer during our upkeep too. It actually is nice. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Guess they're not dead though. Pretty close though, but not quite there. Alright, so we tap this. Let me upkeep. Tap this. Draw. Ooh, well, maybe I wanted that actually. Get in for 4. Pass. So I guess we don't have any outs there. We might as well sack it. Oh, how about that? How about that? Cool. Okay, so playing against another blue-white deck. This time they are utilizing Anointer Priest to a lot more effect. And then they're busting out Time to Reflect basically with just embalm creatures, not even straight zombies, which is pretty unusual as well. So, Forsake the Worldly again for Compulsory Rest, which, by the way, is a reason that I shouldn't have... that's a good reason why I shouldn't have Compulsory Rest, or cracked the... You know what I'm saying. Activated the Compulsory Rest. Should have just kept my guy while I have Fling. So I think because we have Fling, I probably don't need to Forsake the Worldly. Maybe if I see more enchantments, I'll consider it. We'll just run it back. It's a great hand. Definitely keeping. Guess we'll go Fanbearer first, keep that cat at bay. What are the tricks we saw from our opponent? I can't even recall now. Did we see tricks? We didn't see Mighty Leap. Time to Reflect doesn't work. I'm gonna block. They tried to bluff me. And it didn't work. Did not get me. Alright. So I guess we'll just go Inciter here. Cartouche doesn't do quite enough. Alright. Unwavering Initiate, sure. So we can go... I mean, I can Cartouche my Inciter. Huh. This is interesting. I probably would prefer to do it on the Elite. So I think we're just hanging out. We're just chilling. Tap that dude. Sure. Fine with that. Ah, Wind Guide. Alright, well, it stops our Elite a little bit. So, where does that leave us? If I play Elite, they can bash for a lot more. Well, I think we're still chilling, sadly. We only have 2 cards left, though, which is pretty good. The Vigilance is kind of killer right now. But that's okay. So we'll tap the higher power dude. Alright. That is flying in Vigilance too, jeez. That's tough. Alright. So let's go, guess, Top Crop Elite plus Cartouche. And I guess we're just keeping the first strike back for now. We gotta build an army first. Alright, so they got the good stuffs. They got the goodies. We have Fling, so I guess that's good news. Can take out the Wind Guide, which isn't so bad, actually. So I guess the blocks are just here. Could triple block it. But then they can bring it back and gain more life. Let's just do this. Taking too much damage here, but no choice. So we're going to fling our Top Crop Elite, probably, I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. More plays, jeez. Oh, just cycling, okay. Fair enough. Ooh. One almost would forget we have that in our deck, yeah. So we play the Glorybringer, kill the Wind Guide. Seems good. We can't embalm for a couple turns at least. Another one, jeez. I think we're just double blocking the Initiate here, actually, now that I think about it. Kind of have to. No, we don't have to, but I'm going to. Alright. Oh, I forgot to block that. Stupid. Too much in a hurry. It's a Cartouche, so we'll play Those Who Serve. And then we can leave up Fling to kill the Wind Guide using our Top Crop Elite. And then we get to untap our Glorybringer from the Exert. Seems good. So I guess if they have the thing, I would prefer them to exile that instead. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, so we're going to kill that dude. Consuming Fervor too, huh? That's cool. So I guess I could bash for, what, 7? Question is, am I comfortable with just one blocker? I probably am. I guess another thing I could do is just, well, Do I want to do that? No, I think we have to exert. We don't have to, but I think it's wise to exert. So I think we Consuming Fervor those who serve, and we get in for 9. And we exert, we kill the Wind Guide. And then they get to play another Wind Guide and gain more. We can tap things too. I can get in for 11, is that right? If I attacked with Fanbearer too. Still not quite safe enough to do that, so let's just, I think we are Consuming. I don't have to Consuming Fervor, is the thing. Yeah, let's just kill the Wind Guide. Because then they get another Wind Guide, but I can, yeah, I think we're just taking this dude out. We're going to be a little more cautious here. I think that's wiser. Because we're also like a creature top deck away from just going off here too. And they can gain some life. We have to keep that in mind. They didn't play anything? That's surprising. We got Seeker. Alright. Guess we'll tap something. Alright. Still hanging out. Still just chilling. It's pretty interesting. I mean, Consuming Fervor Cartouche now does make our Nimble Blade a pretty beefy little boy. But I don't fear the Unwavering Initiate either, which is, ooh, Slither Blade, huh? And I'm at 5. So I guess that could cause an issue, but I have Fanbearer, so I guess not. I have 1 card in hand. We can also Consuming Fervor Glorybringer now, but then they can do the Wind Guide. Ah, Vizier of Deferment. That's actually pretty nice too. So I guess we just do this. Make him beefy. And then we can Cartouche him as well. That also beefs up our Nimble Blade to the point where it can attack, and then we can play Vizier. Guess this can't block? I don't know. Maybe I just want to get in for 8 though, actually. Get in for 8. And then, because 8 plus 7 is 15 plus 6 is 21. 21. 1 short? I don't believe it. So, do I want to attack with Nimble Blade? They probably block with Anointer Priest. I'll have 2 blockers, but I'll have Vizier, which is kind of my secret weapon, which means they could overcommit. I think it's worth it. It's worth it solely because my Glorybringer just can't kill them in 3 turns, sadly. I guess I could, yeah, that's actually true. The thing is, I could actually exert my Glorybringer because I have the Vizier, but Hmm. So we'll just tap the... I guess we don't have to tap the Slither Blade. So we'll just take one here. I can't really Vizier my dude though, because then he'll lose his stuff. So maybe we do just Vizier the Slither Blade. Oh, that's interesting. Hmm. So is that Xaxes lethal? 3, 4, no, it's, oh, it is 5. It's Xaxes lethal, yeah. Isn't that funny? I'm always one short and my opponent's always spot on. How heartbreaking. Okay. Pretty heartbreaking loss there. Let's go to game 3. Can't win with an 8-8 Glorybringer. Jeez, that's sad. Alright, let's get over the depression and figure this out. Alright, let's just run it back. We know what we're doing. We just need to somehow magically get Xaxes. You know, that commenter a long time ago said I should just play the Sun-Scorched Earth. Maybe I should. I've been one short, I think, every single draft I've won. Every single draft, I've been one short of lethal. So why don't I just run the land that just kills him? Did I screw up a point of damage too? I think yeah, I did. I didn't block correctly, so I deserve the loss there. I guess we'll keep this. It's actually not the sexiest hand I've ever seen by any stretch, but we'll have to keep it. We're staying busy, and there's really nothing to complain about with this hand. The only thing to complain about with this hand is our deck is so ridiculous that this hand looks bad. It's probably the weakest cards in our deck are in our hand right now, or at least a few of them. I guess it actually makes more sense to play Nimble Blade because we're playing Monument next turn, I guess. Alright, that was good. That was a good rip. So, we know they run cancel or not, I forget. So let's go Cider plus those who serve. We're going to do this game. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now. Alright, that's actually fine. So I can play Watchers plus Compulsory Rest. Just get more bodies for Top Crop Elite. Kind of like that. Or I could do Top Crop Elite now. No, let's get more bodies. Still be just a wee bit more patient here. Guess I could actually attack with these two. Yeah, it kind of makes sense actually, doesn't it? Because I don't even care if they double block. If they double block, they kill something. I kill the initiate. They pay 5 mana to get their initiate back. I'm down 1 creature. But then my Top Crop Elite. I don't have to worry about shenanigans though. I think this is actually better. They can double block. I'll kill an initiate. They can pay their 5 mana to get it back. I'm happier they didn't, but that's fine. Alright, cat. And those serve, sure. Actually does kind of put a stop to our Thangs, doesn't it? So we play the Elite. Get a dude. So they have a 1/3, a 3/2. I still think we probably have to do the exert here. Exert there. It's this. This guy, this guy, this guy. So how do they block? Block this on this. I don't think their blocks are fantastic. I think it's certainly worth it. Like, they can eat tokens, but they're going to start taking some damage. Alright. Binding Mummy, not bad. More dudes to be had. 3 blockers, 2 hour, 6 attackers. Not quite worth it yet. Alright, Seeker. So we're going to go for the attack. I guess I don't have a flyer. Oh, Vizier. That's pretty sexy, actually, because now we can do our awesome thing with our Elite. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, who knows? This might even work better than one might think. Yeah, especially if they're banking on that one life, because then we just win. If we vizier our elite so they don't gain the life, and our guy's not exerted anymore. They could just be dead here. 3, 5, 7, 9. Well, they didn't quite go for it. So we want to stop on the end combat, because we actually, now that we want to kill the cat, basically. And then we want to vizier our own top crop elite. I see, I see. Well, this actually still works fine. We're not going to kill the cat, but they're not going to gain the life. I could just kill their cat, but we want this, because they still don't gain life and we get to exert again next turn, so it makes more sense to vizier, I think, our own top crop elite. We want it back next turn. So they don't gain life. They go to 2. We get our dude back. We get another dude. Oh, we don't get another dude from Monument. Okay. So can we afford to take this? Let's see. This is make or break it moment here. 3, 7, 10, 13. I think we just take it all. Because then we can, they go to 5 and then 6 and they have 4 blockers for our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. I don't think they can live, I don't think. I don't think they can live. They can't use the wind guide either, so they're at 5. They can go to 6 from that. Oh. I'm like doing math. No. Well, 2 can play at this Trial of Solidarity game, my friend. My opponent said, well, that was anticlimactic. What would have happened? Isn't that the real question? Did I not have lethal without the Trial of Solidarity? That's the real question. They had 4 blockers. They would have gone to 6 life from the Sacred Cat, which means 1, 2, 3, 4 of our biggest guys would have gotten blocked. My opponent said I made a mistake last turn. What did I do wrong? My opponent said I should have exiled their cat and they would gain no life and die. I exiled my guy so he would have been, so he'd be unexerted. I think I did it right. I'm pretty sure I did it right. The question is, the only thing I'm curious about is would I have killed my opponent without this insane Trial of Solidarity draw? And that is the important question. And I think I still do, right? Or not? We'll find out. I mean, okay, they said it was their mistake, so okay, that's fine. Well, somebody else can do the math. I'm actually... my opponent's deck was pretty nice, though. Alright, we got there. So maybe would they have gotten it? I'm actually not sure. Because they did have the time to reflect, but they would have... I don't think so. Somebody can do the math on if I would have been able to do 6 damage or not. We'll find out. Maybe I couldn't have. I don't know. Maybe I needed that top deck. All right. Anyways, I gotta go. Thanks, guys. We'll see you for the next one.